This is Ben. And this is Bernie. Bernie helps Ben to properly start up a fire in an Austroflamm wood burner. So which materials are actually needed to prepare a neat fire? First of all, wood of course. Best are small pieces of wood for ignition and larger logs for putting more wood on the fire. Ben ensures that the logs are dry and thus have less than 20% dampness. This is the case if the wood has been stored in a dry place for approximately 2 years after felling. The drier the wood, the better it will burn and will subsequently burn without smoke and with low emissions. Moreover, a fire also needs enough oxygen. That's why Ben turns and pushes the air knob to the maximum position before igniting the fire. If available, the shaking grate has to be opened too. Ben prepares the first layer by placing 1/3 hardwood logs and on top 2/3 of kindling into the firebox. Like this, a nice little fire can be produced. He then lights the wood by means of a lighting aid, like for example waxed wood shavings. Paper is not suitable because of its coatings and printing ink and would only cause harmful fumes. As soon as there are only embers left in the firebox, you can start reloading more wood. Ben makes sure that the air knob is on the maximum position again before he carefully opens the stove door. He then places some more hardwood logs on the embers and closes the door again. The logs will ignite by themselves. As soon as the flames have burned off all soot from the firebox lining, the air knob can be readjusted. It's best to try and observe for yourself how the fire reacts. If the flame tips are black or if the flames are blue, the fire does not get enough oxygen. Please note, a clean combustion is visible. It shows by a clean glass, a white firebox lining and the color of the flames. By the way, on all Austroflamm Extra models you can adjust the air performance of the stove, the so-called convection air. Ben closes the regulator for a slow heat release. If he wants a fast heat release, he simply opens the lever. The disposal of ashes is convenient and tidy. For stoves with a grate and ashbox solution, Ben lifts up the grate with the supplied hook, places the lid on the ash box and locks it. When reinserting the box, Ben takes care to place the cutout towards the air flap. If the stove has an ash drawer instead of an ash box, he will close the grate first. Then simply pull out the ash drawer. If heating is being made correctly, the glass usually remains clean. Any soot-like mist on the glass can be cleaned with a special cleansing agent and a paper towel. Not to forget, Ben and Bernie, of course, also read the user's instructions. In there, heating pros learn even more. The right quantity of wood and much more. Well, that's it. So you see, it's very easy to ignite an Austroflamm stove. Austroflamm. Warmth best shaped.